Hi everyone, I'm Ben, and this is the Board Game Blueprint. This week we're going to talk about a local competition that's very close to my heart. It's actually where I really got involved with game design, and it is called CUDO Plays, down in Champaign-Urbana, which is what the CU stands for, and the DO is Design Organization. So CUDO Plays is a spin-off, a game design tailored spin-off of the normal CUDO. So we're going to make our way down and see a little bit of the super welcoming community there. Check out some of the games and even interview, based on some feedback from commenters, a couple of the designers. Now, I will for sure next time ask them a little bit more about how they heard about CUDO Plays and see what it is that they've really enjoyed thus far. But let's see what some local designers are cooking up now. CUDO Plays is now entering its 6th strong season, and over the course of those 6 years has fostered a tight-knit community and group of not only local designers but also hobbyists and playtesters.
Oh, a little bit, maybe.
We've also seen a couple indie publishers come out of CUDO Plays, and it's really neat to see how they've grown. In fact, probably the most prolific of them so far is Elf Creek Games, who successfully funded a Kickstarter last year and is now launching a second edition of an out-of-print game, Atlantis Rising. Who I am about to interview, Katie Cow, has also been an artist and graphic designer on a number of projects. Andrew Stangley and Molly Cooper have run their own campaign for Houdini's Poutine.
Oh my gosh!
Let's not also forget to mention BJ Gailey, who ran Victoriana. As you can see, we're in no shortage of creators and published designers. Or on their way to being so, at least. Thank you for your time, Katie Cow. Everyone, this is Katie Cow. She is one of the board members of the CUDO Plays committee, who is in charge of this wonderful event, as we've seen a little bit of already. So Katie, if you could just maybe explain to the viewers what CUDO Plays is, what it represents, and what maybe your goals are for this whole competition.
Yeah, so CUDO Plays is kind of a 6th to 7th month board game design competition, and we kind of bring designers from their idea of a game to kind of a full-on prototype. And so we run workshops, we run these playtesting events, and we do a whole showcase at the end to kind of showcase what they've built throughout the whole time. So we're really encouraging people to build out their ideas with design in mind.
That's fantastic. Now, if there was maybe another community that wanted to start maybe their own sort of CUDO Plays, is that possible at all?
Oh, completely. I would say trying to find a really good group of people to be volunteer board members or like just a committee to run all of these events is very helpful. So we've been really lucky that there's a really committed team here to kind of make these events happen for all of the game designers here in the community.
And not only that, but the workshops that you mentioned have to have the resources available, and so this area, Champaign-Urbana, is very lucky to have a maker space and other sorts of places for everyone to create the games that they are going to create.
Yeah, we're also really lucky because in this mall actually there's a store called the Idea Store, which kind of sells all of these little bits and interesting things that you can use for prototypes for board games, and they're all really like inexpensive.
That's perfect. Well, thank you for your time. Yeah. Everyone, this is Man of War by Julian. Hello, Julian. Can you tell us a little bit about your game here?
Right. So this is a game of the Age of Sail naval strategy. So pirate style, right? You have a fleet. You have to take into account wind, the crew, your cannons, how big your ships are, how heavy your ships are. It's a lot of micromanaging, I guess. Strategy game. It's sort of, I'd say, in the style of X-Wing. Yeah, it's sort of like that. A bit different, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. Super cool. Well, thank you for your time. Yeah, looking forward to how this one progresses over the course of the season, right? Yeah, hopefully we'll see you back at more events like this one. Thanks, Julia. Hi, Bob.
What's up, man, boy?
Hi. It's good to see you. This is your game, right? The Gig. Awesome. Can you tell us a little bit, or like narrate as you're playing it?
All right, so this band called Ruby Academy.
Oh my.
Themselves. They picked up a drummer last minute.
Oh yeah.
They're playing their first gig of all time, and they're on song 4 of the night. They're trying not to get booed off the stage.
Oh sure.
We've had good songs the entire time so far.
No,
Oh,
no
man.
No heckling.
Last time we lost pretty quickly.
Oh boy.
I think we're getting the hang of it.
Yeah.
So we're entering the fourth song.
Nice.
It's draw 4 cards from the top of their deck, and they have to keep all 4 of them. They can't decide much.
Okay.
So,
And each player is a band member, is that correct? Okay.
each member is so we have a bassist, a drummer, and a singer.
Awesome.
Playing the special.
Playing the special, so no time limit. Go ahead, throw them down.
All of my cards are positive.
I'm solo. It can't be in sync.
None of mine sync with anything.
No jams? So normally there'd be a time limit of 15 seconds for them to arrange their cards. This special ability that was just played is calling a huddle, meaning they don't have to adhere to that 15 seconds. They can just arrange and optimize the score.
So backup singing is considered a sing? Around order, is that true?
Hi everyone, we're here with Paul and his game Age of Airships. Hi Paul.
Hi.
Could you tell us a little bit about this game here?
Well, this is the first playtest for the game. Currently, the idea is it's the 1920s, and you are an airship company that is competing with other companies, taking passengers and cargo all over the United States. And the person who gets, and I actually haven't worked this out, the most either the most points or a certain number of trips wins. We're still very much in flux right now, but yeah.
Absolutely, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, the game is how old now? A couple of weeks?
Well, the idea is certainly a couple of weeks. The actual game is like a couple of days. I spent the last few days actually physically putting it together and actually doing a couple redesigns while I was doing that. Not intended, but that's what happened.
Absolutely. And there's nothing wrong with having a maybe not fully developed game at a playtest event such as this one. Is that right, Paul?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, the whole idea is to get feedback on what works and what doesn't work, and to get ideas about where to take the game. So yes, I'm part of another group that helps game designers, and I strongly encourage any game in any part of development, anywhere in its development, playtest what you can. Obviously, a finished product is finished, right? These are unfinished, so it's okay if you don't know what your end game is, like mine, or you don't have everything figured out. That's why you ask other people.
That's perfect. Thank you so much for your time.
All right, thank you.
Looking forward to seeing more. As you saw, the community is super welcoming there and hopefully inspired you with a lot of the different prototypes that were set up on the tables. Lots of presents and lots of neat things going on there. Do you have any hopes of starting a CUDO Plays in your area? Find out some more details by visiting the CUDO Plays link below. I do believe they have a couple resources for starting one up yourself. If you like this video and would like to continue to see more of this type of content, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for any of our future uploads. As always, I'm Ben. This has been another episode of the Board Game Blueprint, and together, let's build something great.